I love them. The color blue is like so pretty. 5.5. Thank you, babe.
I'm glad you like them because I was honestly kind of nervous.
Good morning, everyone. Welcome to another vlog. Today is a birthday special edition vlog. I took off work today and a lot of you may be shocked because tomorrow's technically tax day and y'all know I'm a tax accountant and CPA at a big 4 firm. So you're probably like, how did you take off the day before tax day? But if you follow me on Instagram, you know, because I've like explained it there. But basically I literally don't have any individual clients, which is what this is a big deadline day for, and it's also a big deadline day for corporations. But I mainly work on partnerships, and my provision actually wrapped up for the most part on this past Friday. And I was actually on bereavement leave this past Friday because if you watched my second to last vlog, then you all know that my grandma passed recently, and we were in Beeville, Texas this past weekend, celebrating her life with family and everything, and went back late Saturday night. And I had already put in to take off on my birthday like a month ago, but then of course the bereavement leave was obviously a lot more of a short notice thing, and I took that off Friday. I have had a bit of a long weekend, but it's been a very emotionally heavy past few days. Currently around 8 and I got up around 6:45. I wanted to kind of stay in my routine and didn't want to throw anything off too much, and I kind of just wanted to maximize my free time today. So I got up early and I went and got a coffee from Tiny's Milk and Cookies. They have the best coffee. This is an iced vanilla latte, and they make their syrup homemade, I'm pretty sure. And I'm actually waiting on the Terminix people to come by right now. They're supposed to come between 8 and 10, so I'm kind of like stuck here between 8 and 10. In the meantime, I'm getting some computer work done and I have some YouTube videos playing. But today is my 25th birthday and I am so thankful for another year of life and living. And when I was younger, I felt like birthdays actually felt like birthdays. Like they felt like when you would wake up in the morning, you would be like, today feels like my birthday. Whereas when you're an adult, it just, you know, it's another day. But I actually kind of love that because it releases sort of the expectations of it being like a special day. And I am really thankful that I did get to take today off and I can just kind of like, I don't know, exist today and like actually live a little bit. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you, and I'm praying 25 is the best year yet. 24 was such a great year for a lot of reasons. You know, we bought our first home, I got engaged, I started my full-time job. Well, actually, I guess I started my full-time job when I was 23, but a lot of big things happened in the 24th year of life. But 25 is a little scary because it's like, okay, I'm halfway through my 20s and I'm really hoping to sort of exit my like self-limiting beliefs era and everything, because I really feel like I've doubted myself a lot at 24. I don't know why I'm like literally getting emotional. And I uploaded a podcast episode that went up today actually that was 25 lessons I've learned and I'm still learning at 25, and I'm really proud of that episode and I really loved it. So definitely go check that out on In Bloom podcast if you want to. I feel like 24 was filled with a lot of self-doubt and filled with a lot of like imposter syndrome, and I really just want to step out of that going into 25. Like I really just want to like own who I am proudly, and I really want to take chances on myself and stop counting myself out, because in hindsight now I can see that there are opportunities that I missed because I didn't believe in myself enough, and it really hurts to like look back and realize that. But at the same time, I have to learn somehow, and I'm really, you know, wanting going forward to not miss any more opportunities just because I don't believe in myself or because I want to play things safe. There's my little soapbox opera speech, but I am going to finish up my coffee and do some computer work and just sit around and watch some YouTube until the Terminix people come, and then I'll probably go get my nails done because I've had that planned for a while because I've had these on for about a month, so they gotta go, and then probably gonna go get a workout in. I am heading to go get my nails done, and then I'm gonna go straight to F45. Hopefully everything works out time-wise. I'm wearing this garage crop t-shirt right now, and Gymshark sports bra, and then these new leggings that I actually just got from Griffin for my birthday. They're the Wonder Trains from Lulu. This is one of the new colors, and I really like it. And I'm bringing this bag with some water and Belvitas to take for in between the nail appointment and working out. So let's go get these nails done. I am back from getting my nails done and working out, and I was gonna make a protein smoothie, but I just realized I don't have any more orange juice. I'm gonna pick up groceries this morning, but we're actually doing an evening grocery pickup, so I don't have orange juice. So I don't really know what I'm gonna do because we don't really have groceries for lunch either. So I think I have some leftover chia seed pudding, so I might just make like a little chia seed pudding bowl or something. I did get my nails done, and I'm actually so upset because this is not the shape or color I asked for. I went to the same place I always go to, but I got there like 10:40, and I was like, I need to be out by like 11:55 because I have to be somewhere because I have my workout class scheduled for 12, and luckily it was close by. So I was like, okay, I can just go and then go straight to the workout class and get there in time. So I got there at 10:40, and they were like, yeah, we can do that. And I told them what I needed done, but then I sat there for like 15 minutes, and then because we were like randomly busy at 10:40 on a Monday morning. So I sat there, and then I had my color picked out because it was like the exact same color as my toes, and I knew I wanted that. Like I've known I wanted that since I got my toes done weeks ago. I was like, I want to get this color on my nails next. So I like literally got in, and the thing they handed me had the color on it. So I was like, perfect, I know exactly what I want right away. And I sat there for like 10 or 15 minutes, and then they came over, and the girl was like, oh, if you have to be out of here in however many minutes or whatever, shellac will be faster. Don't really have time to do dip because dip kind of has to dry, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, okay, fine, you can do shellac. But then she had to bring over shellac color. So then I picked a shellac color that was super similar to the original dip color I picked. And then as she was about to start doing the shellac, she was like, actually, I do have time for dip. And I was like, okay. So then she brought a different set of dip colors over, and I was like, oh, I just want the 422, the original dip color I picked is fine. And then she just randomly went and grabbed like a different colored powder and was like, is this fine? And it looked like a pinkish orange, like light color. Not really what I wanted, because the original thing I wanted was like more of a white. And I was like, I guess that's fine. Like I was just trying to like not be a burden, but I'm like, if I literally am paying for this service, like I should be getting the color I want. And yeah, so I came out with this color, and I've had a color like this before, but I just like didn't want this at all. And I don't have tips on like I normally do, or my round shape like I normally do, because she was like, I don't have time for tips. And I was like, totally fine. But I ended up getting out of there like 15 minutes earlier than when I needed to be. So I'm like, we literally, like, I don't understand the color thing. I get the tips, and it's partially my fault because I wanted to be in and out of there quickly. Fully aware that this looks super unappetizing. It's my blended up chia seed pudding that I already have made, blended with coconut milk and frozen mango, topped with fresh mango and coconut flakes. So it's basically like a smoothie bowl, but chia seed edition. Currently getting ready. The pool was great. I was out there for about an hour, and I really just read, but I was getting really hot, and like the water's still really cold, so it's like just hard to be out there long because the sun is definitely warm and the water's really cold. But I'm really thankful that we have like a pool area in our neighborhood, because I would definitely miss that a lot, especially like living somewhere where there isn't really a beach super close by. So I'm very thankful for that, and that I got some time outside, because today is the most beautiful day. Like seriously, so thankful. And yesterday was really nice too, which was really great for Griffin's birthday. And we're gonna go to Postino, I think. We really love Postino. I'm just getting ready. I'm gonna do like light makeup. I've just been like in the weirdest place with my makeup lately. I like want to be like a less is more girl, but I feel like I can only do like full style glam, and when I try to do anything less than that, I'm not happy with how it looks, and I'm only happy if I like go all out, and I don't want to go all out all the time, you know? I'm either like a 0 or 100%. I either have full beat on or literally completely nothing. I want to try and do like a more natural look today, especially because I've worn makeup the past 3 days, so, and I never wear makeup that often, so I'm really trying to like tone it back a little bit. I'm feeling so thankful for life, but ultimately just feeling really like pushed and feeling very inspired to just start living and not just existing. I did a podcast episode on this recently, and while I think everything I shared is very helpful, I think if you get to a certain point of not being happy with where you're at, it's really hard to do the things I mentioned in that episode. However, the whole point of that episode is to help you when you're feeling not very happy with where you're at. But it can be very hard to look past everything and how you feel when you're not happy with where you're at. And what I was saying earlier about like missing opportunities, I just feel so lost right now, and I have for a while, but I think like the way I feel right now is the most confusing and the most lost I have felt really ever, and it's really frustrating because I just don't really know what to do anymore. I'm so tired of just going through the motions and just not being really happy with the way I am living my life. When I say not being happy with the way I'm living my life, I am so grateful for everything I have and everything that I've worked really hard for. And it's not about what I do and don't have, it's more so about just what my day is composed of that I'm unhappy with, like my actual, and I don't even want to say that because I think I have a very great balanced lifestyle. Do I work a lot? Yes, because I'm balancing this with an actual full-time job. So maybe that's why I feel this way, but I just feel like something just like needs to change, and I just don't know what to do or like how to do it, because I get so many comments about like, you know, if you're this unhappy, like you need to find something that you really love and make a change. And obviously that's easier said than done, especially if you're wanting to completely like make a jump in careers and like do something completely different. And when you don't really know what that is, it's really hard. And also I'm in a position where it's like, I am unfortunately not in a position right now to like quit and rely on YouTube for even for like a couple months. Like obviously I have like an emergency fund, but I don't even really want to use that right now just for the sake of figuring out what I'm doing for a few months. I'd rather have that and keep that as a cushion instead of use it to rely on while I'm trying to figure things out given the current state of the economy, you know? So I'm not really in a position where I can just be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna just quit. It's really sad to admit and say that because of how hard I feel like I work for this, and I just feel like it's slipping through my fingers, and it's the worst feeling ever, and it makes me really emotional just because it's YouTube and social media has obviously just been a big part of my life since I was like 19, and I really, you know, want it to remain a part of my life, and I think it always will be, but things just aren't the way they used to be for me. I'm sure it's because my videos are probably pretty negative sometimes just because of not really being happy with where I'm at and everything, and I want to switch things up and like do other content, but I just don't have time to, so it's just this really weird crossroads. But it's not like I can just quit and figure out what I want to do next in terms of my career outside of being a content creator, because I just am not in a position to do that right now with YouTube and my podcast, especially with planning a wedding. And I've been so overwhelmed with that, especially with how much I'm having to pay in taxes right now and estimated taxes. I've like barely even made from all of my content creating income lumped together. I have barely even made the total, if even made it, of what I owe in estimated taxes every 3 months this year. And I've barely even made that in the first 4 months of this year. I don't even think I've actually made it. But yet I owe all of it based on my like income this past year, just because it's been so slow for me the past couple months, which I'm okay with. I'm grateful for any and all money that I do get from social media because I know it's such a blessing, but I'm just trying to put things in perspective for those of you who are like, why don't you do something if you feel this way? Like, stop having these talks with us every month and telling us how you're unhappy but doing nothing about it, because I can see as a viewer that's really frustrating to watch. But being 100% transparent with you guys, I'm not in a place to be able to do that right now. Like, I can't just quit and rely on YouTube, and I could just, you know, make a jump and do something else, but I just don't really know what that is yet. So obviously I'm just taking things day by day and staying where I'm at until I do figure things out for myself. That's a little life update with where I'm at. I think everybody and their mother knows that I'm extremely unhappy with my just like job and what I'm doing, just because it's just not something I care about. And everybody's like, oh, just, you know, you can't care a lot about it. You just kind of have to accept that it's a paycheck. But I'm not like that. Like, I need to feel fulfilled at the end of the day, and I need to enjoy what I'm doing, or I will be the way I am right now and literally feel like I'm going to war mentally every single day of my life. And that's just not really a good way to live mentally. I'm not sitting here saying I hate my job, because I don't want to say that I hate it, because I actually think that a lot about my job is great. And the flexibility I have is really great. And I actually genuinely am at a point now, I was not at this point last year, but I'm at a point now where I genuinely love my teams, like all of them, and that's a great thing. It's just the actual work I'm doing is so not in alignment with myself, which you all know and I've talked about before. I also just want to say all of this to let you all know that if you're in a job that you're not really crazy about, but you're having to stick it out because financially you just kind of have to deal with it and keep pushing through. And I hope that all of us that are in that position can, you know, find something that we care about and that we want to do, and will also, you know, be enough for us financially. It's so tough forcing yourself to, you know, care about something for such an extended period of time, because you have to force yourself to care about it. You can't just not care about it if it's something that is consuming 40 plus hours of your week every week. I'm personally somebody who believes you do not need to be obsessed with your job. Like, I don't think you need to be constantly in pursuit of finding your dream job. If you know what your dream job is, that's great, but if you don't, really you need to free yourself from the pressure of figuring out what it is, because honestly every job is going to have its pros and cons and everything. You just have to decide at the end of the day if you're willing to be somebody that can view their job as a paycheck and something that gives you the means to live the life you want to live, or you have to decide if you're someone who views your paycheck and your job as more than that, and that you need to feel fulfilled at the end of the day by it. Because I am the latter, not the former. I know plenty of people who are able to just look at their job and what they do day in and day out as a paycheck and nothing more, and just like a way for them to live their life. But unfortunately, that's not how I am. If I could change things, I would allow myself to just not care as much about what I'm doing day in and day out. But unfortunately, I do care a lot, and I'm not going to try and change myself, because I've already, you know, tried to change who I am so many times for the sake of approval of other people. And I am tired of doing that. So I am, you know, now in the process of trying to figure out what I can do that does feel fulfilling at the end of the day and is more than a paycheck and everything. And also, I'm not saying all of this to get anyone's pity or for anyone to like feel bad for me, because I know that I am extremely, extremely blessed to even have like a platform in the first place and have the additional income that I do have, even if it's not what it used to be. Any little bit helps and means everything to me, and I'm so grateful for all of your support. Like, if you're watching right now or if you listen to my podcast, like, I literally can't say thank you enough for the support that you do give me. I'm just sharing all of this to kind of explain the reasoning for why I am constantly running into the same problem and not doing anything about it, if that makes sense. And I know there are things I could do about it, such as just go ahead and switch and make a jump and do something else right away. But when I haven't really identified what that is or what I want it to be, and I'm not really in a position right now where I feel like I can or absolutely need to leave the position I'm in right now, I'm not going to. I was telling one of my friends, it's an endless cycle of like every 2 weeks I will get in this like really horrible headspace and feel like I have to like figure out what I'm doing immediately and change things right then and there, because I just feel like another day is too much of dealing with the way I'm feeling. But then I'll have 2 weeks where I'm like, this is fine, I'm okay, I can stay much longer than what I thought I initially could, and it's all good, and I am totally fine. And it is exhausting living on both of those extremes every month, because it happens every month. And I'm not looking for something that's good 100% of the time, that I feel good about 100% of the time. But to be pulled on both ends of the spectrum every month and feel both of those ways every single month in a cycle is so exhausting. I'm not naive. I know that every job I do is going to have cons, and I'm not going to love 100% of the job 100% of the time. I just know that what I'm doing and the way I'm feeling on a consistent basis is just not healthy and just not how I should be feeling. Like I said, not saying any of this to get pity. I'm really just trying to be as transparent as humanly possible so that you all aren't like, why does she keep saying the same stuff and doing nothing about it? Because there's my reasoning. So now you know. And I'm not saying I'm like about to quit my job, because I'm not. I'm just explaining to you all like how I feel about where I'm currently at and like why I'm still here, because I've been saying the same thing for over a year now, and just where I'm at mentally, and explaining like why nothing has changed. Okay guys, we're about to head out to Postino. I'm getting a phone call, I think. Okay, I don't know who that is. I am wearing a super simple outfit. This is like me in an outfit. I love these pants so much. I got them from Urban Outfitters when I worked with them like a while ago, back in 2020, I think, or 2021. But I love them. They're the dad jeans, I think, from Urban Outfitters, the BDG ones. They're so cute. I do have like one of the little Amazon extra buttons that you can add to your pants to make them fit you instead of like going to get your pants tailored, but it works for me, so I just have that on. Then I have on this black Skims bodysuit. I'll leave it all linked. And then this purse is Princess Polly, and my new ducks that Griffin got me that I love. So love this fit, and we're gonna go to Postino, and fingers crossed they have the $25 board and bottle of wine. And honestly, I don't even want wine, so I don't really care if that's not the deal, because I have to work tomorrow, so it's like I don't want to get wine drunk, you know. And I feel like the makeup turned out the way I wanted it to. Finally, I was talking about earlier, I can't really get it right, and I feel like this is what I was going for, so we did it. Morning, happy Tuesday. It is 7:40 and I'm eating my breakfast. Going to keep the habit of getting on to work early just so I can finish my days earlier. I'm used to getting on and like starting work by like 7:45 because of my provision that I just finished up last week, and I'm not going to be starting at 7:45, but I do want to be starting by like 8:30 at the latest. Because I just like getting off earlier and starting earlier personally. And because I go to bed so early now, because I go to bed really early because Griffin goes to bed really early, and the book I'm reading right now is a physical book and not my Kindle, so it's not like I can just stay up reading in bed unless I'm like literally in another room, and I'm just like probably not going to do that realistically. So since he is like lights out asleep by like 9:20 most nights, 9:30, I also am like trying to be asleep by then. A lot of times I am like on my phone and catching up on like social media and texts from the day and stuff until like 10, which I hate doing that and I need to get out of that habit. But I usually do that until like 10, but I'm usually asleep by 10 o'clock, honestly, most nights, 10:15 at the latest. So, and I only need like 7.5 hours of sleep. So I'm still waking up really early. So I still have my mornings, but I also really like having my evenings from just starting work earlier. But I just made my coffee and breakfast. And my coffee this morning, you're probably like, that looks terrible. Looks like pond water, and I know, but I forgot we had Alfred's syrup in our fridge from literally like November, and I'm pretty sure that you're supposed to have it within like a few weeks of opening or something, but I smelled it and tasted it and it tastes fine. And I just did like a little bit of that syrup and oat milk and my 2 blonde espresso pods and ice shaken up, and this is so good. This has like a strong coffee flavor, but it's not bitter, and it's just like subtly sweet from the syrup, and it's so good. Heading to a lunchtime workout class. I was gonna go this evening, but I just feel like I need a pick-me-up right now. This morning's been really productive, so I think it'll be good to kind of have like a productive morning, take a good break that like energizes me, and then get back to it. So wearing this Gilly Hicks sports bra, and then my leggings are these Lulu Diamond Dial lines. I got a $50 Lulu gift card for my birthday from my brother and sister-in-law, and I don't know what I want to get with it because Griffin got me a new pair of leggings from Lulu for my birthday, and I wore them yesterday, and I'm like, I don't know what I want because I don't think I need another pair of leggings. And I feel like I should probably get another sports bra, but I don't know it for sure yet. Or maybe a top or something. I don't know, but I also have a story order coming in soon when I got stuff from their buy one get two free sale. So I feel like athletic clothes wise, besides sports bras, I'm like totally good. Let's go do a strength workout. I'm so excited because I'm finally off my period and I always feel so good going into strength workouts and doing them the week after my period and like the week after that too, because I just have a lot more energy and I feel like it's a lot easier for me to like push myself. So I'm excited. Today's workout was so good. It's Wahlberg week, which I think I mentioned yesterday. So they're like testing out new F45 workouts that like haven't been done before. But today's was like basically identical to the benchmark workout, which is basically like seeing what your max is on like basic movements like chest press, chin-ups, deadlifts, that kind of thing. And there's only 6 stations, so it was a lot more of like a slow-paced type of workout as compared to what F45 typically is, like what you would typically do if you were to just go on the gym on your own. And I don't think I've done benchmark since the last benchmark was maybe in like January, because it was before the challenge started. And I specifically remember in January I was on chest press. I don't really remember my max on anything else, but I specifically remember that on chest press I got to 33s in January, like chest pressing 33-pound dumbbells. And I had to do it with like assistance from the trainer. Like they kind of like were spotting me and like definitely helped me on my last few reps. And today I did 33s as like completely on my own 10 reps. And I was able to do it by myself. And then I went up to 39s, which I've never done before. And I was able to do like 3 reps by myself and the rest of the 10 were assisted. But I'm so proud of myself because that shows like since January, I have definitely gotten stronger and I feel so much stronger too. And it just feels really good to like know that I have improved there. But I just made a smoothie. I'm gonna walk Ella here in a second and then get back to work. It is like literally almost 9 o'clock and I've been in bed for literally an hour. It's so nice to have my evenings back now because we literally like had dinner. We went on a walk with Ella and we played like a round of 4 races of Mario Kart. We played his birthday, my birthday, and today because it's just been like a fun little thing to like do together and like force ourselves to be in the moment. And I like that it like keeps my hands occupied. I just finished up editing a reel for Something Borrowed Balloons because I had something to edit for them for some content. I'm like working with them but I'm not getting paid, so everything you'll see on like my TikTok or Instagram or YouTube from them, it's not like an ad or a paid content. I literally look tragic right now, but it's not like a paid thing, but in exchange for all of these videos and the content I'm doing for them, I am getting credit, so it's going to hopefully make my floral cost like as close to $0 as possible, because wedding costs and just what I have to pay in taxes is just really stressing me out right now, to be honest. I just can't believe how exorbitant the prices of things in the wedding industry is, I guess, because it's just like it's so hard to believe how much expensive things are in the wedding industry. Like I just don't think they should be this expensive. Do I regret like not eloping? No, because I'm very excited for a wedding day and I definitely knew I wanted to have a wedding, but I'm wishing right now, just with the cost of everything and with just the way things have been going for me on YouTube and everything, I'm just like, I feel like the timing of the way everything has happened recently has been so far from being in my favor that it makes me wish we were doing something small. It's gonna be great. I'm going to read now. I'm gonna read Vacation Wars. This is what I've been reading and it's so cute and fun and just like a really lighthearted, easy read, which is what I like need right now. It's not on my Kindle though, so I need to read before Griffin comes in here because he'll be coming to bed probably in like 30 or 45 minutes, so I can't read this obviously once he's ready to go to bed since it's not my Kindle and I can't have a light on, but I could just go read in the living room or something, but I want to stay in bed. Just like a really like kind of lighthearted, cheesy romance, really good beach read vibes, or like by the pool. 8:05 on this lovely Wednesday morning. I thought I had therapy this morning and I was supposed to, but I don't think that my therapist scheduled the virtual appointment. Like, we agreed on therapy today a few weeks ago, but I don't think she ever like scheduled the appointment in her system, which is fine because do I need therapy right now? Yes, because I haven't been in like over a month and a lot's happened in the last month. I genuinely just don't feel like I could just go through therapy this morning and then go through work. And it's so hard because I just like don't think she ever has evening appointments, because I would much rather do therapy at the end of the day than before my work day. So we got to get started because we actually have a happy hour today that's like for all of the tax people in the Houston office. I told one of my work friends, I was like, she didn't want to go alone, so I was like, I'll go with you. But typically I would go in office the day that we had a happy hour so that I could like kind of go from there. But Griffin actually has my car because his truck's in the shop right now and he should be getting his truck back today. So as long as I get my car back today, I'll be going to the happy hour, but if I don't, I'm not gonna be able to go. So that's the situation, because I'm not gonna like Uber just for a freaking happy hour. That'd be doing the most, and I'm not gonna be doing the most. Just finished up making dinner and to crack open a Topo Chico. And Griffin like looked at me like I was about to like crack open a, what do you think I was gonna crack open?
Alcohol.
Alcohol? Could do a hard cider, that sounds kind of good. But obviously I didn't go to the work happy hour because Griffin's truck still wasn't ready, so I had no way of getting there. But to be completely honest, don't feel like socializing. Have not been in a great mood all day. Like, part of the reason why I'm in such a sour, foul mood right now is because I haven't worked out today. And typically, you know, I do. So it's like weird to not do it and then like see how I feel when I don't do it. But having a Topo Chico with lime and just made some HelloFresh. I'll shut that in a second. Yeah, it smells really good. We haven't had this one yet. It's a soup. It's the Italian, or no, it's not Italian, but here's what it looks like. It's like
Tell them the best part about it. You only use one pot.
Yeah, I love stuff when you only have to use like one cutting board, one pot, and you're done. It's the one pot Tuscan white bean chicken soup. So I need to go ahead and draft a post that I need to post on Friday for a brand, just so it's ready and I don't forget about it, and like set a calendar reminder in my phone, and then get a TikTok ready to post, and then I have some other stuff on my computer I want to take care of, so I'll probably do that while I eat. Home from a workout. I ended up doing a morning class this morning because I wanted to just go ahead and get it over with, and also because I'm like kind of sore, and I knew if I like waited to do a later class in the day, I'd be like talking myself out of going, even though yesterday, since I didn't work out, I literally could not fall asleep last night. I say this all the time in my podcast and even on my YouTube channel, but if I do not work out, I literally cannot fall asleep. Like, I just have too much restlessness, I guess, mentally and physically. And I couldn't fall asleep last night, and I didn't go to like a super early morning class, not like 5:30 or anything, so it was fine. I'm gonna go ahead and make my coffee and a protein smoothie. I'll do my little dreamsicle protein smoothie. I'll probably just take a body shower at lunch, and I'm gonna go to Griffin's flag football game practice. Don't really know tonight because he has wanted me to come to them for like so long, but I never go because usually like work Thursday nights are usually like pretty busy, like especially during busy season. Not really out of busy season, but since I'm not really in busy season anymore, I was like, you know what, I should go, because he's literally been asking me to do this for over a year. And yeah, I'm gonna go. I knew I wouldn't be able to go to one tonight, and I didn't want to have like a super rushed lunch since I didn't really know if we'd be able to have dinner before the flag football, if we're gonna have to do it after. For this stuff from Story, I'm so excited for my new stuff from Story to come in that I told y'all about in the previous vlog. But I love it. It's so cute and comfy. And today was a different kind of style workout, and it was actually really difficult. I was like literally dripping sweat, but it was so good. Like, it felt really good. a body shower at lunch, and we're gonna be heading to Griffin's to play football soon. I'm just wearing this Princess Polly shirt. I'll leave it linked. I literally wear it like every week. It's the perfect white basic t-shirt. And then these joggers are from Kalia. I pulled them out of the back of my drawer because I forgot I had them. Sorry if you can hear Ella drinking water right under me, but they're just like this mushroom color, and they're really, really comfy and cute and flattering. So I have these on, and I'm probably gonna throw on my Hoka's or my coconut milk dunks. And my hair is literally still how I had it in my workout this morning, and I showered at lunch, but I need to wash my hair today, but I honestly might not wash it until tomorrow and just like French braid it tonight or something, because I'm probably gonna work out tomorrow, and I kind of want it to be fresh for Saturday since we're celebrating our birthdays together on Saturday. I'm like actually doing our birthday dinner with friends and stuff then, so. It's finally Friday. We got home at like 11 last night from the flag game, which I did not realize I was gonna be there that late, but I'm still glad I went for Griffin. But it was fun because I got to meet the girlfriends of some of the other people he plays with. But I'm making my coffee, and it's like 8 o'clock. I am so sore from yesterday, but it's like a manageable sore, you know? But it's so funny because it's like my butt cheek, like right in the center, like right here, is so sore. And I love when that spot is sore because I feel like that spot never really gets that sore. I kind of love it, but it is painful. Weird things I love, I guess. So glad it's Friday. I will probably just have a chill Friday evening, maybe try to clean up a little bit, and I'll probably run to like Trader Joe's and just grab a couple things to have for like lunch over the weekend, and then some snacks because we have like no snacks right now. I wanted to share with you all because Mamaka Bowls is opening in Houston, and they reached out to me to like send me a like little package to celebrate their opening. So they sent me some of their granola, and I'm gonna try it in my yogurt bowl this morning, but let me show y'all the package because it's so cute. The place is kind of a mess right now, so ignore that, but I'm so excited. They sent this really cute little sticker, and it's like a little sun with a surfboard, very on brand for me. A cute little foam like surfboard keychain. They sent me their menu, some coupons for when I go in and try it. This really adorable large tote bag, so cute. And they have other locations like in Texas, I think, and this is their first Houston one, and they are going to be at 733 Yale Street in the Heights. And their soft opening is April 26th, and grand opening is April 28th. So by the time this video gets up, or right around the time this video goes up, and check them out. I'm so excited to try them because they have coffee and smoothie bowls. And I remember always thinking in college, I wish that there was a smoothie bowl place that had like really solid smoothie bowls, but also had really good coffee, because I felt like it was always either one or the other. And they have coffee, and it sounds amazing. I'm really excited to try the gnarly because it's honey, cinnamon, vanilla, espresso, and a coconut sugar dusting, and that sounds bomb. I'm really excited to try it. Y'all definitely check it out. Opening just in time for spring and summer, and it getting a lot warmer here in Houston, so you'll definitely check it out. But let's try out this granola and get this coffee made because I am literally just so right now. Got home from working out. I am so sweaty. I wore these TNA butter, like literally my sweat stains. What is this? I don't ever care about sweat stains when I wear like light colored stuff because like I'm working out. Do you expect me not to sweat? You know what I mean? So I don't really like get self-conscious about the sweat. I wore my Hoka's today because I thought today was cardio for some stupid reason, but like I know Fridays are typically like strength still. And I don't know why in my head I was thinking cardio, and I was like, oh, I'll wear my Hoka's, but I really like to wear my Ultra Boosts on strength days because they're more flat, especially for leg stuff. And then I wore this white long line Energy Rib Sports bra from Lulu. These are from Aritzia, the TNA butter line. I haven't worn these since like last summer, but the butt sweat's real. And then I just had this white jacket over my waist. That's also from Aritzia that I've had for forever. But I'm gonna make a protein smoothie and then get back to work. I've had a little bit of work to do this morning, and I might have a little bit more that I need to get done this afternoon, but our light's going out, so sorry that it's like a disco on my face right now. But this morning I did some work, but I also am having to do like this learning training thing, but it's not training, it's learning before our learning week in a couple weeks, and it has to be done by May 5th. So I'm going ahead and getting that done because I think I might be a little bit busier next week. Got home from Griffin's parents' house. We actually ate dinner with them. So in the Trader Joe's, came home and put the cold things up and then just left the rest of the groceries on the counter. So I'll do a quick Trader Joe's haul of the stuff I got. Got some more tortilla chips. These are my favorites. Got some plantain chips. I got just broke my camera lens because I had it sitting on top of something and it fell straight down on the lens and broke, and it's completely like lopsided now and the camera can't recognize it, so we love that. We're gonna have a mental breakdown about that later, but not right now. Continuing on with the haul, now that we have a broken camera. Tomatoes, because I'm gonna make some cowboy caviar this weekend. Got some more oats because I think I'm about to be entering my overnight oats era again, because I've just been wanting more carbs in the morning at breakfast than what I've been having with my Greek yogurt. Some black beans and corn for cowboy dip. Got 2 bags of the mango slices. Got this trail mix for Griffin. Got a lemon. Got 2 of these bars. Rosemary croissant croutons, my fave. Yellow bell pepper for the dip. Sweet and shredded coconut for overnight oats and yogurt bowls and that kind of thing. A red onion. That's another lemon. Some garlic, onion, and some limes. And that's the haul, but I'm gonna go ahead and put all this away and end off the vlog, and I think I'm gonna start a weekend in my life tomorrow after this. So thank you so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe if you aren't already, turn on post notifications, and follow me on social media, link down below, and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I'll see y'all in my next vlog.